I just love enjoying this music. And I'm waiting to see if it crashes before I do anything. I mean, it's good music. I love it. I've been listening to it for a while, hoping, waiting for it not to crash. So I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. I'm also kind of watching for the postman because my ice maker is due to arrive today. Scarlet Hollow is a thing I saw on Steam that said choices matter, story style game, and psychological horror. Okay? Ice Maid! Keep your fingers crossed, don't jinx it! Happy New Year, no, it's Happy Hogmanay. This content warning screen, the second I booted up the game, has me intrigued. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. And I thought, okay, this I have to play on stream. So please, OBS, don't fail me. I'll love you forever. I will. So how are we all today? How are we? Fuck it, I should just get on with it. I'm scared to start the game in case OBS decides to shit the bed. Fuck. Here we go. Oh, Black Tabby Games, what you got in store? Do. Oh, hell, I didn't even get into this. Controls. It's just clicking mouse, isn't it? Right trigger advances, D-pad, left stick down. Okay, simulates a mouse. You know what, just hit my keyboard and mouse. Preferences. Ooh. Full screen. Okay, let's just start. If the music is the music too loud, because I can turn it down. I don't actually know, because it's loud in my ears and I know I'm shouting a bit. So if I'm shouting, that sounds all good? Okay, well let's fucking start. My name is Moki. I live in the city of... Fucking try to dox me here. You know what? I'll put my old place, right? Because this is where I used to live. A long time ago. Select my pronouns. He, him, they, them, she, her. Ah, fuck it. I usually get mistaken for a he. but, you know, for the game purposes, let's stick with she. Ooh, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, and mean the right hook. That sounds like me. Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Book smart. Where's Phil? Street smart, which Phil says he is. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up the small details. Empathetic. I'm only pick 2. Book smart. Well read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Hot. Yeah, no, that's not me. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. Maybe. People just like you, probably because you're a good person. Okay, I'll agree with that last one, right? Shut up. I have to pick 2. Ah, fuck me. I have to pick 2. Ah. See, I've got a mean right hook. I'm strange and unusual. I like talking to animals. I can read the room. I'm empathetic. I like to think. I'm not book smart, even though I like to think I am. And this last one. Fuck! What do I pick? Shit! 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 Choices matter! Fuck me. See, that makes me think I think too much of myself. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness. I am a cripple. An imposing presence that commands the room. I think I'm going to pick mystical. Because you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. I think that's going to show me things. Observant, not much. Do I go street smart? Ah, bollocks. No door can hold you. See, I keep thinking there's clues in this, like a gift and a curse. No door can hold you. A mean right hook. You see things. You're empathetic. You're a researcher. And people just like you. That's like charm. See, I'm street smart. Okay, we'll go street smart. It feels like I'm being told, okay, this is charisma, this is strength, this is... Do you know what I mean? Fuck it. Mystical street smart. Oh, that music was loud at that. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. Is my microphone too far away? Because I've pushed it. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and CD depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself travelling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's funeral, your own mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Mystical, but it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. And now the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, I was saying... Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbour, that sort of thing. Oh, you're a cunt! Haha, street smart, feigning illness. Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Dude, what's wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbour? That's awful. What if they drowned? Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of a shithead, but hey, poor body's nerfing. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, lost her balance, fell into harbour all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kinda became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and jeez, you ever get just so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? Stop trying to get her eyes at me, threaten. I kinda felt like killing someone right now. I never felt like... Oh, I know which one I want to pick. I'm just gonna go with my gut. I kinda feel like killing someone right now. I don't like horrible people waking me up to tell me about their horrible thoughts. What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Anyways, you'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to her son right now, so I'm trying to get to Virginia to be there for that. I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? Hey, nah, I never threatened to kill her. Okay, maybe over text. Just a little. But fatherhood's scary. Plus her mom's there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand, she's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. Oh, no need to be nasty, I was just asking. It's not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the hall, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. You know, I like my lungs the way they are. But my buddies, they got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die! He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting ya. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. Stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. Got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they've dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. I don't want to eat soggy nuts. There's a sentence that really shouldn't have said on the internet. I'll take them anyway because I might need them somewhere. I'm not eating them though. Thanks. You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next up, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Bus finally comes to a stop, his brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Fuck me. Hey Moki! You instantly recognise the one young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Oh, for the boiled nuts. Ooh, can I? Want some peanuts? Got them from the bus. You hold out the dripping bag, offering it to your cousin. What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Eee, this is a wordy game. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Hi Nuggies! Happy Hogmanay! Dialogue options labelled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Oh, they can impact relationships? Ooh, explores the funeral. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Oh, I don't think that's going to go down well. Who are you holding up? How are you holding up? Oh, we'll just... Fine. Oh, okay. Street smart. Let's pick that one. You don't have to hide your feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. She sighs a particularly heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I can't believe we've never met before this. Oh, you have your mum to thank for that. Or had, I guess. If you feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Pearl Ann and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. Nugs, this game is called Scarlet Hollow. I saw it on Steam. It was on sale. A little on sale. I've had it in my wishlist for a while. I know nothing about it other than it is a choose your own story, choices matter, psychological horror. I love games like that because they're usually quite decent stories. And so I thought I'd give it a try. The other reason I'm playing this and not the games I've been trying to play is because I've got a funny feeling that it's Indiana Jones that's fucking my OBS. Because every time I've tried to stream Indiana Jones, my OBS has shat the bed. Essentially, it has just fucking died. And no matter what we looked at, and I've made sure that I had my drivers done and all that shit, nothing was sticking out as what is it that's causing this. So today I wanted to play something that wasn't as heavy graphic wise as Indiana Jones. Oh yeah. Every time I got to a loading screen or a cutscene OBS went, nope, having none of it, get rid of it, stop. And the game would stop, the OBS would crash, I'd have to reset everything. And it did that twice yesterday within a minute of starting the game. Now, that is interesting. I have got it on my on my hard drive, not my SSD. So that is my mistake. I put it on the HDD, not the SSD. So I do need to change that before I try again. Because I think maybe that might be an issue. But transfer it to the SSD, guarantee it'll be fine. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do that tonight. And then that'll be the first stream I try the new year. And if my new year sucks because of that, I'm blaming Nuggies. He's going, shit, no, don't do it. It's all Nuggies' fault. That's fine. And also, I'm really sorry that I'm calling you Nuggies, but it's stuck. I can't not do it anymore. Just every time I see you, it's Nuggies! Sorry. I'm really sorry. Please apologise to your missus and everything. I'm really sorry. Indie is insane for both GPU and CPU. It requires ray trace. I turned that off. I remember turning the ray tracing off because I tried it and my computer went, what the fuck are you doing? So, why are you trying this? Just don't. So, yeah. So anyway, Scarlet Hollow has not made OBS shit the bed yet. Yeah, I see. Blame Nugs. Nah, Nugs is lovely. We'll leave Nugs alone. Mystical, you sound like her right now, my mother. You know what, I'm gonna go with Mystical. You sound like her right now, my mother. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are some things in life we get to choose. She's the one who left. Oh, I need to be careful what I'm saying, because it sounds like the same voice. I guess we're both members of the Dead Mums Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go down well. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Geez, that's almost a whole week. Need any help planning? Have you worked out all the details yet? Uh-huh, taken care of. Don't need any help. Remain silent. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain roads. I'm so glad it's alright. Because you will forever be Nuggies to me now. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in grey cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help feel that it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Oh god, the music cutting out just... You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your libs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know it's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. but only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I think it's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't know that. Or doesn't need to know that. In fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, but she won't know either. Ever. You're a very good liar. Oh fuck. Street smart! I'm street smart, you see? It is. The estate was the prize jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. Bags down and follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Jeannie. I wouldn't recommend socialising with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the windows in the overgrown garden outside. Dread and anxiety grip your lungs, and you can almost feel the ground beneath you start to slip. This place is a step away from being swallowed up and vanishing forever. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip, some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Ah! I wish this box was bigger so that there's a sentence. This place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in the sense of it being perched on a literal cliff. Something is wrong here. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down on this place. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. Someone cleans this place. No, let's not pick that. You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does the person just say they did and leave? This is so nice. It's nice. Awesome. I love PB&J. How many options are there? Is there somewhere in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yes, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I won't be going with you. General store, how folksy, but I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't actually budget. No, sweet, thanks. See, that's me. Sweet, thanks. So I'll pick it. Cool. Good talk. Yeah, I don't want to piss her off about the cleaning. There's a cat staring at me. Looks just like Harley. So this place isn't safe, and I don't mean that in the sense of it being perched on literal cliffs. Something's wrong here. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Jenny to be more thorough this week. But you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's always going to be a little grimy and worn, unlike your sleek city apartments. If a little dirt bothers you, you're going to have a rough time this week. Oh, it's closed off all the others. Okay, alright, what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great! It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass the tuxedo cat sitting on a countertop. Is that your cat? What's his name? See if they say his name's Harley, I'll freak. Frou. Okay. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Trust me, I'm good with animals. Who's a good kitty? Oh fuck. You decide to ignore Tabitha's advice and pet Frou anyways. She bites you hard and hisses violently. What did I just tell you? Come on, let's continue the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Oh, welcome back. Now at PC made tortellini. Oh, you lucky bugger. I'm starving. Yes, bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners and the mystery stains paint the floor. Ugh. What a wonderful bathroom. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. Are you sure this toilet works? Yeah, why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid, therefore the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine. Don't be so dramatic. What a wonderful bathroom. I absolutely love it. I've always wanted one of those bathtubs with the little feet on it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. That bathtub is an extremely valuable antique. Oh, I would regret this! Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift to see. Skitter! That's a word I haven't heard since my granny was alive! Ooh, love it. You're good, actually, on use the facility. No, I'm going to use the facilities. Fuck it. A toilet's a toilet. Sure, could be cleaner. But your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must, and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week, and I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No, sorry, people have died in here. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Oh. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept there. And now you sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. People have died here. Sense a heavy spiritual fog. Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Obviously people have died here. This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to. I can't say that I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bed. Fuck you. I was just looking at IKEA yesterday. Fuck you. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever nonsense you're used to in the city. Guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away and others down the line. Ooh. Did I do something wrong, or are you sure you're cool? Are you sure you're okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Are you sure you can't take the day off? It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town. No, some of us have responsibilities. Can your job be a little longer? Chill with your cuz? No. If you think about it, isn't family the greatest responsibility of all? Ha! Ha! That's rich coming from someone whose mother abandoned us because she didn't want to run the family business. And now here I am, the only person left to manage the estate, and here you are, asking to take me away from my duties to hang out with you. I'm going back to work. Stay here, go to town, do whatever you want, just keep out of trouble. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mum. Requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Can I come watch? What? No. Mine's dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Well, that's kind of sad. Don't you ever think about things you can be doing with your life that might give you a better sense of purpose rather than running a coal mine? Some of us don't have that luxury of choice, Moki. Some of us had to stick around, keep the family business from crumbling, to keep this town from crumbling. Some of us had to temper our expectations for how our lives were going to go. There's a simple satisfaction of getting a task done, and that's all I need. Do whatever it is you want to do while I'm gone. Just don't do anything dumb or dangerous, not while I'm responsible for you. Well, what am I supposed to do? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. I'm not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go for a walk in town or something until you get tired? I got my cousin to flash her pearly whites. I got an achievement. There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. I won't keep you, but we should hang when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you. You and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Ah! Ooh, it's tempting. I could settle in my room, or I could go straight to the forbidden wings. Because I'm fucked if I'm making a sandwich in that kitchen. It is definitely like my mother's. Straight to the forbidden wings! Ah! Shit, I clicked it by mistake. Steak. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wings of the estate. It was a mistake. Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. Shit. An insurmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for me. Break into the forbidden wings of the estate. I got another achievement. Haha! As the locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing their entrance to what must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. The forbidden wings are yours to explore. This was a mistake. Let the doors forget you ever opened it. On the second thought, maybe you... Oh, okay. Right, I've got 3 options and 2 of them are saying no. On the second thought, maybe you should listen to Tabitha's advice. This was a mistake. Enter. Shit. You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here. Deep gashes tear across the floor, and years of detritus, good word, have turned what once must have been a magnificent and open ballroom into a tight and claustrophobic maze. The piano you heard from outside the ballroom has grown louder. Wherever it is, it's nearby. It's probably just a self-playing model, but maybe you aren't as alone here as you thought. Examine the painting covering the far wall. Yes, please. You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry black scratches cover the space where your mother should be. You know what? I can understand that sentiment. I've got similar pictures. I have similar pictures. I want to know where the piano's coming from, though. As far as you can tell, there are 3 exits to the ballroom. There is, of course, the door you came through. And on your far right is a door beyond a broken floor. A dead end. Across the room from where you entered is the 3rd and final exit. A glass doorway you can just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely. As you approach, the playing grows clearer. Without a doubt, the piano is behind this door. Though you try with all of your might, it's just too heavy for you to do anything more than budge it. You return to the entrance of the sealed wing and carefully reattach the locks. After what you've seen and heard in the ballroom, you weigh how much longer you should even stay in the estate on your own. Settle in my room. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Take a nap, you've earned it. Put your spare clothes in the dresser, check the closet. You know what? Check the closet. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. I don't want to touch the doll, but it's telling me pick up the doll. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, property of Alexandra. No need to carry it around with you. Oh, that's a good thing. Hi, fiddly-dee. You close the closet behind you. Whoa! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Offer it your nuts. You hold out your still dripping bag of boiled peanuts. The opossum hisses in disgust, stiffens, and begins to drool, feigning death. My nuts were so bad, it would rather pretend to be dead. You close the drawer, you might as well leave it be. I can see me playing this game again, but picking other traits like animal talking and stuff. Ooh, interesting. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag. But there's no going back now. Examine the painting. This must be an older relative of yours, judged by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and your cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she actually is in the mood for conversation. Look out the window! You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally go out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You go out, pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries. God, that's a hard word for a Scottish person to say. And do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you'd definitely do that. Just not right now. It's time for a nap. You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a cloud of dust rises up from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Let's go to the kitchen. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. I've got nowhere near that cat. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Grab a plate and a butter knife. All you need now is some actual food. Examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard from your mum, Pearl Ann was the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC. So your aunt and cousin actually travelled sometimes? Even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Oh, you reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. You did just see Frou Frou. Hi, Frou Frou! Anybody that gets that reference is a very good person indeed. I'm going to stop for a minute and take a drink, because the cat's staring at me, and I'm thirsty. That was a band that you loved about 25 years ago. Well, fuck you for the 25 year ago comment. But I think my reference actually outdates yours, because Hi Frou Frou is from Repossessed. It's the evangelist's wife's pet dog. The one that ends up in the shredder. Yeah. Bye, Frou Frou. And then she gets a cat. Hi, who's? Hogmanay is cancelled due to weather. Yeah. I'm not a miserable cunt. Look, in Edinburgh and in Falkirk, they've got two traditions, right? When you all stand round the fucking steeple at midnight, and then at midnight, when the bells go off, you all have chucked glass bottles in the air, and somebody always ends up in the hospital with glass in their fucking head. And I don't know why they do it, but they do it. It's stupid. It's bullshit. That's why I have a problem with Hogmanay celebrations in Scotland. I don't know why they decide to chuck the glasses in the air, because what goes up must come fucking down. House. But I mean, yeah, 2024's been a shit year all year. Who the fuck wants to go out and celebrate? I searched the cabinets. I'll search the pantry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Take bread. She told me not to touch the mac and cheese. You pick up one of the non-mouldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is some jelly and peanut butter. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters. Fucking hell. First wet nuts, now king butter. Honestly, fireworks can go the way of the dodo if it was up to me. The amount of shit I've seen from people shooting bottle rockets through city squares and injuring people. See, with fireworks, love the spectacle of fireworks when it's a professional thing, right? Absolutely love it. And go, ooh, and ah, with everybody else, you know? What I don't like is kids getting access to fireworks and pranking people. I'm still salty about the first time they did that to me here. 16 years ago. I'm still salty about it. What they did was they got a bunch of fireworks and they taped them up in a circle, twisted all the fuses together. They lit the fuses, put it at my front door, and knocked on the door and ran. Now, my kiddo was only like 9 months, 10 months at that time. He had just learned to walk. And he had a fascination where any time somebody knocked on the door, he would run to the door to pull in the handle. If I hadn't locked the door that day, my kiddo would have opened the door and got a face full of fireworks because it would have went off right in his face. I am still salty about that because nothing happened. There's a reason I've got cameras. The kids around here, they put them through people's letterboxes and they fire the things off inside people's houses. They do that every year around here. I'm sick of it. I'm actually considering taping down my letterbox this year because of what's been happening in my house. It's ridiculous, Who's. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm ranting about it. I know I'm ranting about it. But, yeah. The kids with the fireworks around here really, really are pushing their luck, and they're gonna kill somebody. They've set fire to people's houses. They could have maimed my son. Just, nah, not happening. Not happy. Anyway, King of Nut Butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Oh. All you need now is some jelly. Examine the mac and cheese. She said not to touch it! You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen this brand before. Oh, empty the box of stuff it with the dead mouse. I'm not a cunt. Oh, I'm not a cunt. Bangers. It could either be sausages or, what Who said, tube-shaped fireworks that's sole purpose is to make a loud bang. That's all it does. We call them bird scarers down here. They get used as bird scarers to get, obviously, scared birds out of trees and off power lines. And kids round here, because there's a lot of farms and everything, they have access to it for some bizarre fucking reason, and they set the fireworks off next to the power lines. Bird scarer goes off, power line gets disrupted, and I end up without any power. They killed my fucking freezer 6 years ago because when the power went off there was a surge and my freezer went, nah, not coming back, it burned out the motor at the back. So I had to buy a brand new fridge freezer. Hated that. Absolutely. I hate kids round here. I really fucking do. Oh, I want to string them up. I want to string them up with their fucking necks. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Right, anyway. Shit, I'm getting distracted. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. And yeah, it's definitely Indy that's causing the issue, I think. Because I've had no issues here. I had no issues recording Indiana Jones without streaming it. For about 20 minutes last night, it played fine, there was no lags, whatever. It's just when it came to streaming it that was an issue. And this game, not an issue. So, yeah, it's yeah. Close the pantry. You close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. I don't want to approach the cat. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out!" in all caps. Below it in separate handwriting are the words, "Okie dokie." You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Oh, examine the old... I'm gonna regret! Why did you do that? What were you expecting? Take-out containers disgusting beyond words, a liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. Substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. For God's sake, put it back! I cannot believe there was an option to eat it. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep, primal disgust. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life. And I'm going to check the mail. I have to. You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar, it's labelled flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago! This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade! Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. Oh, I'm not touching the ice cream, she told me not to. I'm taking the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realise it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen that Tabitha actually uses. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. Time to close the fridge and get to work. Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this, you think to yourself as you reach for a pint of banana chocolate junk. Put it back as banana, I don't like it. You stare longingly at the pint of ice cream for a few moments before your self-restraint kicks in and you put it back where you found it. Tabitha already seems to not like you and it's probably best not to fan the flames of her hatred. Close the fridge. That's how The Last of Us started. Don't I fucking know it. That's another game I need to finish. Shit. Make that PB&J! I am not... Do you know what? I know the bitch attacked me before, but I kinda want to try again. Okay, that was bad. Cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly Frou-Frou's spot on the counter. No, fuck. Ha! Pet Frou-Frou more than once in episode 1. I got an achievement. You put out your hand and attempt to pet Frou-Frou. She bites you viciously. Honestly, what the fuck were you expecting? The cat emits a low growl as you cautiously back away. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations! You can feed yourself! A job well done. All that hassle and took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Check out the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness a long time ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Oh, it's only giving me one option. Balls. You head back inside and close the door behind you. You're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? There's nothing to explore in the kitchen, I've done that. So I might as well head into town. There's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. Birdsong! Explore every room of the estate before going into town in episode 1. Yay! If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate clean between the two of you and bury some of that tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy in the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. You reach out and scratch Gretchen behind the ears. Her fur is soft and warm. She wheezes excitedly, digging her little nose into your palm and licking your hand. Aw, I'm so glad you two are getting along. Isn't she just the cutest? With how energetic she gets, you'd never know she's 17. 17? That's gonna be really old for a dog, right? It sure is. She's about 84 in dog years. I'm hoping she beats the current record. Holder and makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? But where are my manners talking to you for this long without introducing myself? I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Hi, I'm okay. You must be Tammy's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come in town for the funeral. How's she holding up? Oh, to be honest, I've been a little worried about her all alone up in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly. Oh, she did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. There's so many options. Oh, okay, I'm not choosing the last one. She's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha. I hope you mean that metaphorically. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch on to that. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were in the school's production of A Midsummer's Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat! Oh, free biscuits! You got me. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grounds to a sudden halt as the patrons realise that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hi everyone, I'm okay, just in time for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They gracefully placed a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the Y or triangle button on your gamepad to hide the text box at any time. Button on mouse and keyboard. Oh, Y, of course. Nope, they meant Y on an Xbox controller. Fuck me. What button do I hit then? No. Oh. Hello. Mouse. Keyboard. Hides these. Top button. Why top? What? I click on these and nothing happens. Oh! Fuck me! What have I done? Return! I don't know what I did. Don't know what I did. Let's not do that again. Fuck it. We don't need to see what's behind the thing. We don't need to see. Anything for you? Item explore, offer them. Your boy of peanuts. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Stella says she's buying, so I'll have one of everything, please and thank you. Please take that as a joke. How about we start with some biscuits and coffee? No problem. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. What of everything, huh? Normally I'd love to, but I've got to head out in the not too long. Anyways, funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing's just coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. A non-religious community in the rural south? That's got to be unusual. I know. We must be heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folk in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about the guy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events that I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle here? That seems a bit of an iffy question. See, part of me wants to pick the street smart one, but part of me doesn't because that seems aggressive. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Well, you're in luck, as you've happened to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here, and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving. Oh wait, you probably won't get that joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss, so I'm forgiving myself. Get it? Oh! That seems like a cunty thing to do. No, please explain the joke. No, not that cunt. Fuck it. Ha! Funny joke. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Okay, that played better than I was gonna. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns biscuits in tow. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit. On the house. She sends her condolences. You don't have to do that. It looks great. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it's good. Divinity given buttery form. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but that's not saying much. That's a cunty thing to do. I am not lying. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Like, wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Avery, not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. There we go. I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? I do gameplays. She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Moki. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go. But then, I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I'd seen. I also had people saying it was a dog, or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, totally a dog, or a beaver. Hold on. Oh yeah, totally a dog, or beaver. What is that? Right? My comment section went nuts with this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. Fuck's sake. There were polls for days. I've even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience. And it meant the video did some pretty great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it'll forever roam the Catawba of confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. I can't speak! Back in a minute, need more pasta? Well, you go get your pasta. I need to take off my hoodie and put on my fan. Ziggy, fan on please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. By the way, you have a new
No!
application.
No. Stop. Ziggy, stop. God damn it, thing's gonna dox me one day. Oh dear. Right, give me a sec. I actually need to shout at my laddie. How do I make a 16-year-old when he doesn't want to get up in the school holidays? Answers on the postcard. Give me a sec. That worked. Oh dear. Ugh. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh yeah. So speaking of things to do, I was actually planning filming this week's video tonight. I wonder if you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after... Wait, no spoilers. Oh, sorry, Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See y'all. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. The fuck is Skunk Ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Most Skunk Ape sightings are from Florida. But while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over, claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug-of-war with the dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, well, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me? I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. It depends. Will Gretchen be there? Of course! It's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more, I'm in. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kinda like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we'll get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Oh. Well, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met someone cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going to go out looking for Skunk Ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he actually bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think I'm fine most folks in town are. What's his deal? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. You should swing by his place sometime this week. Have I met enough people, Brett? No, that'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika's much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. If friendship can mate, we've got a Skunk Ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make up the route before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. We paused before getting up. Maybe it's time you make a good first impression. Don't leave a tip you didn't spend any money. Who the fuck am I, Phil? Leave a generous tip. That biscuit was from heaven. You reach into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one should expect to get for such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you've got it. As definitely me. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you following close behind. I love the art style in this game. It's having your daily iron brew, it's so fucking good. Make it last the month, mister. I'm telling you. You make yourself ill if you drink it all too much in one go. Trust me, I know. Oh dear. Yeah, he's not up yet. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel a sense of foreboding, more alive than you've been in years, strangely calm or tense, unsettled, nothing. I'm going to go with the sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time, you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and to not dwell too much on this strange feeling. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy's restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Or other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, grass and trees growing on it so you can barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It's practically solid ground with how much it'd been compressed, but you could still fall through it if you weren't careful, hence the name. Be up in your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back at Hurley High School when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig a pulley to get him up out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the wampus cats were actually skunks who were very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hideout. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. Took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense. But a few tomato juice baths later and I was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was the time I accidentally stumbled on the old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. And at that moment, hey Pickle! Hey you! Is that high stream? Oh god man, stop putting me on the spot! Do you want fizzy bubs? Your soda stream setup should arrive today. That's why I've got the cameras up watching for the door. As your Chipsy should arrive today. But it could be any time up until 10 PM. It's helpful. Your parcel arrives today by 10 PM. Fuckers. So, yeah, that's why the camera's up. So I'm watching for it. Have you had lunch? Not yet. And there's pot noodles there if you want them.
Ah, so.
Oh, right, okay. Don't worry. You alright? You just have the heat enough.
Yeah.
You think you shut that door then?
Oh.
I've got the cameras up so I should see them come through the door, but if you hear the door, go for it. Alright? Love you! Yay! The pickle is awake. 2 seconds. I love the music in this too, which is why I've muted my mic while I crunch a bit of ice. Sorry, leave me a second. I've been feeling sick all morning, and the only thing that calms it down at all is ice. So, yeah. I'm doing what I can. But yeah, this is like my 4th cup of ice today. So I woke up at stupid o'clock in the morning and just felt sick. I checked my blood sugars, I took my insulin, so I did feel a little bit better. But yeah, it's I'm gonna crunch one more ice cube and then I'll be back with the game, right? No, 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm really sorry. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that kind of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house, getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all said and done, I've just been a little luckier with cryptids. I want to believe it goes so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there are really any true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with the cryptids. I'd be shocked if there were actually people who out there turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they're really out there, jeez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all that's just bunk, am I right? What aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Oh my god! Sorry. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Ah! You've got to meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two get along. Are you really expecting to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? Well, that's fair. We are hunting a creature that stays hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, chances are never zero, right? Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Oh, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were. Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunky! Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a sec. You aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. Offer Duke your boiled peanuts. You hold out the sipply bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like a scent of old beer. But you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Boiled peanuts from your backpack? Nah, I'm all set, thanks. Now both y'all head on back to town here. It's best you stay well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with cameras scare away the most sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business still, Richmond. Put damn camera down. Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling out chunka bungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose any more than that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't want you to come out with these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is. I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find one in any one night of tracking. I know for a fact that's what's been getting my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. Thanks, Astro. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. Can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of school-aged Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Your Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, the sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, and you glimpse brief flashes of something terrible to come. Whatever it is, the 4 of you are bound to meet it, And it will change you forever. I think there's something waiting for us deeper in the woods. Yeah, I know, I'm hunting it. But what if it's not a lion, mountain lion though? What if it's... Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the State Fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days. And the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. Don't nip this in the bud tonight.
Detected at the front door.
You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any one of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put out a video tomorrow evening. As Duke and Stella dig their feet in, the feeling from before gains form and clarity. Somebody is going to die tonight. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. One of us here is going to die tonight. Oh, now what's that supposed to mean? Are you threatening me? I don't know, it's just a weird feeling, a weird bad feeling. Whoa, are you psychic or something? Right, hang on. No, it was somebody walking past with a skunk on a leash. I shit you not, the motion detected at my front door was a blue-haired girl with a skunk on a leash. Yeah, but give me a sec because I need to check something. Juki's gonna die 100%. Yeah. Probably. Well, you psychic or something? Signs point to yes. My reply is no. Maybe ask again later. Oh, right. When we're in a more private place. I get ya. Oh, hush, both of you. You just try to unsettle me. So I'll let you all go off in the woods to film your little video. Okay, I think you've freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets you out my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Oh, please, did you have to say that? Oh, I can press spacebar! Yee, nice. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Oh, fuck, here we go. No, we aren't actually heading back to town. Are you sure you don't want to watch, like, a movie instead? Or... no way, not with Duke and his shotgun out there waiting to blow our heads off. We aren't going back into town? But what about Duke? I don't know how comfortable I'll be tromping through the woods knowing there's someone with a shotgun out there ready to blow my head off. Aw, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I promise, it'll be fun. And safe. The trail's just up this way, let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. You mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Okay, as night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Moki, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeast ridge of the United States, including right in this very county. Hi, Leaf! Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Back into that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking the scenes once the sun sets all the way. Hello, Retro! Happy holidays! Happy Hogmanay! And all that jazz. In the meantime, we get to take in all of this gorgeous scenery. Duke may be gone, but that feeling in your gut still lingers. Something terrible awaits you. Something unavoidable. Though what exactly is wrong in these woods still eludes you. What's the options? It's breathtaking, it's hard to take in all. The danger, being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better, not a fan of the bugs, a little distracted. There's a lot of options, there's always options. Quietly look into Stella's eyes, no thanks. Now there's something wrong here. I've been alright. How you been, Retro? And how's Leaf? You better be looking after yourself, sir. There's something wrong in the air. It feels oppressive, dark. You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? Do you think you're smelling the skunk ape? No, 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 no. Something metaphorically oppressive and dark. Good, I've been so trying to fight and get by. No, I can appreciate that, Retro. I'll things get better. You try my best, lots of anxiety about tonight, New Year's and shit neighbours are rough mix. Yeah, no. Leaf, right there with you, sweetheart. Right there with you. My neighbour... Right, okay. Story time. Leaf, did you hear about what happened with my neighbour the other week? And what I had to do? Did I send you a video on Discord of my neighbour's boyfriend jumping out the bedroom window and breaking his leg? Well, technically obliterating his ankle. And his girlfriend just getting in the car and driving off. So I had to go and phone an ambulance and sit with this guy, who I'd never met before in my life, while he screamed with a broken ankle. That is my neighbours. That is them right behind my house, and they like to drink. Despite the fact that she's 7 months pregnant, even though he only got out of prison a month ago, that I found out after I helped him. Yeah. Moki not happy. Moki not happy. Moki frightening. Neighbours are stinky. Yeah, he actually was very stinky because, sadly, and I'm putting your business out here, guy, but he shit himself after he jumped out the window and landed on the ground. Now, to be fair, his ankle did turn 180 degrees the wrong direction. So, yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, the story I got was he jumped out the bedroom window because she was beating him up and she'd locked the doors and wouldn't let him out. Now, I know that happened because she told me. She said, I shouldn't have punched him in the face, I shouldn't have hit him, and I shouldn't have locked the door. And then she tried to say something else, and then he started screaming, and I said, will you just get out of the way so we can phone the ambulance to deal with this, because he's giving me a headache. You have a EuroMillions lottery ticket for tonight, currently looking for places to buy. If you win, I would like to request a room. It doesn't have to be a big room, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just, Wi-Fi. enough for a couch, enough for my desk and the crafting station, and I'd be happy. How's you, Funker? Friend Mansion, yay! When I was on duty, some guy would abuse this real pretty girl, and I was on duty and I got him at gunpoint, told him if I was son, I'd blow him away. Fair enough. That is fair enough. But this was a situation where it was the guy that was getting beaten up. And I don't care if you're guy or girl. No one deserves to be beaten up for anything. Domestic abuse, I don't care who's on the side of the wall. Because I know the cliche is it's the girl that gets beaten up. But guys get beaten up too. And it's still not fucking right. And I think guys get it worse in the fact that when they try to report it, they get laughed at. And I fucking hate that. So that was why I helped him. That's why I sat with him for an hour. I hope you wake up soon, folks. I've gotten into another rant again. How the fuck did I get into that? I haven't drank coffee in about 5 days. I don't know how I feel about that. I had a fun holiday with people in Discord. Nice. You know, I really regret not being able to join in some of the watch-alongs that yous were having. Because I wanted to hang out, but a lot of the times when I had time to hang out, or when I was available to hang out, I didn't feel that I would be good company and I didn't want to bring everybody down, so I just kept myself away so that everybody else had a better time. So I was there in spirit. Wishing you and watching from the outside. And now I've got stained. I'm on the outside playing in my head. Yay, lovely. Oh yeah, pod homes are great. Yeah, you don't miss dealing with people like that. No, neither do I. It was drama. Anyway, back to the game I think for a bit. Dying. I thought we might have stumbled across its trail. Oh well. I wouldn't worry too much if I were you. My gut usually warns me if I'm going to run into trouble, and I feel A-OK. Spirit Moki! Ah, Spirit Moki's best Moki. She's quiet. She doesn't fill the room with swear words. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. That's the sound deer make when they're about to warn us and the rest of the herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Am I dual streaming? I am indeedy, Retro. Well, at least I hope I am. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains, staring down the beam of light, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato! They don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see his face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. Bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumour. Not a tumour. It's not like wild animals can get those things taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty even at her age. pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. Am I paying to dual stream? Fuck no! Fuck no! No! It's free! I'm a fuck paying to dual stream. Christ. I'm a skinflin. I'm a miser. I'm Scottish. Is it OBS? Yes. Yes. I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped her a lot in that regard. People pay to dual stream since when? I've never heard of people paying to dual stream, but I'd never heard that you paid for it. That sounds like a really bad sentence, I'm sorry. But no, I know about the free thing that you can add in OBS where you can add as many streams as you like. No, there's a thing in OBS. Multiple output. And you can add as many places as you want. I think. Excuse me. I apologise. I know that it can do YouTube, Twitch, Kick. I don't know about anybody else. That's just all I know. Zizu says it's the multi-RTMP plugin for OBS. It's so easy to use as well. Sorry. Give me a sec. Crunching. You got auto-modded, Astro? Oh, sorry. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? It's never too late to turn back. Don't actually think I'm really cut out for this sort of thing. Those deer genuinely spooked me. I don't know if you want me weighing you down. God, that sounds like something I would actually say. Don't be so hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest yet. God, see what the muntjac around here start. Ugh. When you go on your first few night hikes, everything sounds like some horrible monster that's just waiting for an opportunity to shred you to bits. But eventually you realise it's just mostly deer and raccoons. Which probably won't go after you. Yeah, let's take a quick snack break before we get into the night's activities. Maybe some food will help settle your nerves. You can pay for Restream.io if you want to use their studio app instead of OBS. Well, I mean, that's an option. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Take the snack bar, take the trendy. Oh, I want M&Ms. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. Never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it is the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Stella, you can get the fuck. I fucking love raisins. What's wrong with raisins? Why do people have such a hate boner for raisins? I fucking love them. Yeah, Stella. I always wanted to try it, but it was against the rules, but I know they lifted that a while back. Yeah, it's fine now. I mean, I tend not to mention the names of the sites in case I get told off for that. I don't know why. But, you know, it's the purple site or the red site, and I'm fine. The only thing I miss is being able to isolate the audio from my purple site streams so that I could play whatever music I wanted without getting struck. But YouTube, yeah. No, raisins for life. Now, who wants ants on a log? Or have you forgotten such simple joys? Look, I'm a grown-up now. I've a refined palate. I need more sophisticated ants for my logs. I have no idea what that is a reference to. You and Stella settled down on an overlook, snacks in hand, with the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws at a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me what it's like in Falkirk. There's a reason they asked me for this, didn't they? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? I'm so glad I didn't dox myself. Tell me what it's like to be Moki. God, there's a question. I'd rather not say. Dingy studio apartment, closet in a house with 10 roommates, doorless basement that floods, apartment with a difficult roommate, 12 by 12 shed, internet cafe. None of these options I like, so I'd rather not say. You shrug. Sorry to pry. Do you mind if I ask what you do for work? Not at all, ask away. So what do you do for a living? I build hang on a minute. Programmatic ads for a company nobody's heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. It's close. I'm a first-year associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'll go for the office. I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh no way! A fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Moki. What sort of streams do you do? Shite ones! I mostly just talk to people. I try to play the game, I just end up talking. I mostly just... Fuck it. No, I do play video games. That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. Please don't. How do you like it? Oh, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I used to like it, but now I don't know. Honestly, this one is more accurate than anything else. It used to be different, but it's not bad now. See, I don't know. So I used to like it, but I don't know. That's honest. That's an honest answer. It used to be fun and relaxing, but now that it's a job... No, see that. This is where it's wrong, because it's not a job. It's still a hobby for me. It's never a job. Because I don't earn anything from it, so it's not a job. It's gotten me more stressful. I'm kind of struggling to keep a positive... That bit's true. I'm kind of struggling to keep a positive attitude. I do struggle with that. But about myself. Believe me, I can relate. I still love what I do and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But there's definitely a shift that happened once it stopped just being for fun and started to be something I had to do. That's not me. No. Okay. I don't know if you're looking for advice, but something has helped me going all in on treating it like a job. Setting real work hours and taking at least one day off a week. Are you Phil? Are you watching DSP? That sort of thing. You think it'd hurt your productivity, but for me it just meant a day a week I wasn't spending stressing myself out. Maybe I'll try that. Do my grocery shop, go take stuff to the dump, that kind of... Can't imagine you being stressed. Sounds fake, but okay. I literally don't have time to take a day off every week! Sorry. They know! I did Armed Toy Drive for Christmas on my own, was the best thing. Gave out stuff to folk families and the rest on the shelter for kids. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I literally don't have time. I'm not doing that. I'm not Phil. Maybe I'll try that. To get donations, and the only one who donated was 2 detractors. No one else wanted to donate. Crazy. I know you didn't ask me. If you had I would have said I wouldn't have been able to because money was tight. And kiddo's 16th birthday was like days after Christmas. So I would love to help another year, but more notice. You know what I mean? Give me more notice next year. Do it, and if it doesn't work, then at least you'll know. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. Whatever's watching, seriously, Retro. If you do something like this next year and I'm still around, give me more notice and I can maybe do something towards it. Because helping people that are less fortunate than myself at Christmas is nothing but a net bonus. You know what I mean? Whatever's watching you has been doing so for a long, long time. You scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there is nowhere to be seen. I think we're being watched. It might be Skunky. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job, because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Either your parents aren't exactly around anymore. Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on. And we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. Could be a lot worse. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club, huh? I got an achievement for that. Huh, I guess we are. You take care, Retro. How are you holding up? I was glad to see you go. At the end, she was nothing like the woman who raised me. Oh, that's wrong. It had been years of this slow downward spiral, and I wanted nothing more for it to be over. I'm so sorry that happened. I can't even imagine how horrible that would be to go through for both of you. Whoa, what the fuck? That sound wasn't meant for human ears. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen. But the events of this evening were already set in motion long before you stepped foot with Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. There's something terrible out there, Stella. Whatever it is, it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks calls out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. The fuck? The hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2, 3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we found something... What have you got me into? Just the best part of cryptid hunting. Let's talk about it later. If we're catching this thing, we've got to go now. Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Uh-oh. Oof. Sorry. I see the word oof. I can't say it like... Oof. Are you okay? Oh god, the monster's got you. Oh god, the monster got... Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. The poor thing. It must have been one of... Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate the chicken. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Examine the growth. Good God. At first you thought it might be a tumour, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth beneath pulsing. Whatever it might be, you know better than to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. His poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth underneath her skin. Could be a tumour, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put some massive content warnings for this video, right? Who'd have thunk it? What the fuck? Do you hear that? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Bertie? What's wrong, Dad? Oh, good God! Do you all see what did this to her? We're on the same team here, Duke. We both want to know what happened to Bertie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. The whispering's creeping me. We were on the trail when we found her, like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Bertie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Don't shoot them! There's no idea what'll happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against the harness. Quick, they're closing in on us! Shit, shit, shit! You dive for the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. The fuck? I said aim the damn thing, quick! Perfect. Just grazed it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though, it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This could be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realise that Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down only to find an empty harness and the paw prints of a runaway dog. Fuck! No! Where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? I warned you both. I warned you if we stayed out here something terrible would happen. Gretchen! I'm coming for you! I'll be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. Go after them or guess I'll die. Go after them. You steal your nerves and run into the unknown. Oh, the whisper's back. As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Keep running. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down! I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Lord, that smell! Whoa! The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. At the edge of it all, an immobilised Gretchen gurgles in pain as one of the creatures looms over her. A sinking realisation pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Gretchen! As Stella steps forward to this, Duke pulls her back. They want us to leave, Stella. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. The kid is right. They're circling us because they're protecting their brood. Or whatever. Whatever it is they've been planting in our animals. We have to get the hell out here while we still can. Yeah, you're right. But Jesus, I can't leave Gretchen like this. Duke, give me your gun. You're not thinking about. She's my dog, Duke. Can't save her, but I'll be damned if we leave her behind to suffer like this for the rest of the animals. You don't have to do this. Do it. Let Duke do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. I know she's your dog, Stella, but you don't have to do this to yourself. I can take the shot. This is my responsibility, Monkey. But I let her go. Duke grabs... Stella grabs Duke's... Stella grabs Duke's gun and takes careful aim. I got the old Yeller achievement! Do what has to be done. Run! As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, and Duke sprint back through the woods, the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest nipping at your heels. In the highest branches of trees, down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick, my truck's down this way! You make it to the road, but 3 of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. You've stolen from them, Duke. You have to give them back what's theirs. Moki's right, Duke. Bertie, she's part of their brood now. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you sons of bitches? Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be. Duke, get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. Those creatures left. I'll be fine. Stella, now's really not the time. Alright, I can do this. You squeeze into Duke's tiny 2-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. For such a gregarious person, Stella is eerily quiet right now. That was fun! I'm not picking that one. Jesus. So I guess it wasn't a mountain lion getting your chickens. Yeah, guess not. Can't say I know what I'm supposed to do with that information though. Suppose the boy and I are in for some long nights guarding the rest of them from the things. I'm so sorry about Gretchen. She doesn't respond. Give her space to grieve, Moki. There'll be plenty of time for talking when she wants to do it. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but remains focused on the wilderness rolling past the window. Oh, that next set, that's a shitty thing to say. Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay right now. Of course she ain't. Best not bother her just yet. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. He glances over at Stella, his hard face softening slightly. It'll just be a few more minutes. You'll be alright. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tyres gives way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things? No worries, Suze, you enjoy your tea. Peace out. I've no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I've got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear about it's a start. I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us. But well, no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves. Can you take me home? Hell no, I ain't your private chauffeur. Stay with Stella at night. She's got a space, ain't you, girl? Yeah, totally. I've got a guest bedroom with a bed and everything. Sheets even. There, taken care of. Check, you miserable bastard! And here you are, back in town away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must finally have reception again. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Oh dear. call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. Bitch. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. God, what a mess this night's been. Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? I just don't like cars is all. They're rolling death machines if you ask me. Sorry if I weirded you out. I'm so sorry about Gretchen. There's nothing we could have done. I just have to accept what happened and move on. She was 17 after all. It's not like we had many years left. But why did it have to happen like that? It's my fault. I should have grabbed her. Loki, you were in an impossible situation and you made a difficult choice. It's done, and I'm not going to hold it against you. Neither of us needs to go back and relive that moment. You should call the cops, right? You're not from around here, but that'd just be wasting time. The police are here meanwhile, but they don't really do anything, you know? If anything, they just get mad at you for bothering them. What do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read anything like this, although maybe. Oh, we've got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until morning. That being said, nice little shout out, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mum. Her place isn't far. We should head over there before it gets any later. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Let's keep this nightmare party going, yeah? What else can we do, really? Mrs. Forsyth is good people, and maybe she can help us get to the bottom of this. Let's go. I hope she's still awake. Okay. Jesus! You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. You're finally back where you belong. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. Can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Loki. It's okay if we come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable and you feel small, almost naked in her presence. There is something about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. And then the moment passes and you only see the middle-aged woman before you. Of course. You're in luck. I just put water on for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Sybil of the Sibylline? Psychic? Somebody's a Doctor Who fan. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet me, Moki. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now, poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Look, I've offered everybody else my nuts. You hold out your bag of peanuts as a gift to Sybil. She offered you and Stella tea after all. It's only polite to offer something in return. Oh my! Thank you for the kind offer, dear, but I'm afraid it's far too late for me to have something so salty. I'm saying nothing. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. How did you know that my mum died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. You knew her? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavoury tales of her youth. I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. Ha! That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things. I don't even know how to describe them. Can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter always has a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil. Ah, one of your little videos. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest? Within the town limits? Yeah. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger? Any louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You'd better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Take the fucking kettle off the boil! Ah! Sorry, my ears. My poor ears. My freaking ears. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mum? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? I've offered everybody else. You hold out your bio peanuts. Generosity is the best way to make new friends. No. Tabitha's cousin? Yeah. Sweetie, we were wondering if you could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals in the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. Press and play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Did you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Stella, where's Gretchen? It's my fault. I was holding Elise and she got away from me when those creatures surrounded us. I shot her, Kanika. Those things, they put something in her and I wasn't about to let her suffer. Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I'm fine. I just want to know what did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mocha with this taily-pole crap. She just lost her dog. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Jesus, man. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever those things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Maybe they're making more of themselves? Yeah. Maybe what we're seeing here is some part of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that will clear all of this up. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups, it'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Monkey get some rest. And I've got a funny feeling that's a delivery van that's just pulled up outside my house. So we're going to do a posy thing. We're going to do this thing. Oh fuck, I should save. Let's just save while we're there. And I'm going to watch the camera for a minute. Or I could end stream and leave this as a part 1. What to do? Oh, yep, no, be right back.
Motion detected at the front door.
He's just on a dump and run, do that, do that. He's just on a dump and run. I've got to make box. Delivery man had a big package for me. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna get told off for lifting that up the stairs, but I don't give a shit. Thank you, Pickle! Thank you, Pickle. Rookie shit! Pickle! You know I was about to say don't tell your dad. Fucker was listening on the stream! Shit! Fuck, that was heavier than I thought. I need a minute. Yes, bad Moki. Bad Moki. It was a heavy box. Seriously, it was heavier than I imagined. Oh, yeah, he stuck a parcel. He stuck a small parcel in my bush, and then he gave me a big parcel when I opened the door. Make of that as you will. I'm fucking knackered. That was heavy. This is not OnlyFans. I don't need to be breathless on stream. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a sip. Desperate to use my new ice maker now. It's unlimited. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Are we living the double entendres yet? Also, how many fucking spaces are there for the saves? God damn you, DJ! Damn you to heck! And I fucking know you're giggling. Kick your ass, boy. See, DJ, you set off Astro and you've set off Zizu. You see what you've done? You've set everybody off. You should be working. Wait a minute. I'm not been crunching my eyes yet. What the fuck am I doing? No parking is allowed in the upper field. Is that parking's allowed or no parking's allowed? No parking is allowed. Only British people are going to get that joke, DJ. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going, I'm still wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. You don't have to leave on my account. Thank God, listen. Let this miserable night finally end. I'm tired as shit. That seems accurate. You don't have to leave my account. I can stay up. This is important. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Soothe. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Moki. It's excellent, iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there. Both of you. Several times and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? Wait, I thought you said I could stay here. I guess I did. But I think I need a little time with myself. You bitch! I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, alright? Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You and Stella exchanged numbers. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's not like I have much of a choice. I guess not. We're in this together now. Stay safe. I am purposely not reading that comment. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. Almost home. You've made it. Your salvation in sight, you made a mad dash to the door. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. End episode 1 at the estate. Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Do you know anyone named Wayne? You feel a slight but palpable hesitation before Tabitha answers. I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. You hesitated before answering me about Wayne. It's late, Loki, and you never came home. I'm sorry that your random questions and accusations caught me off guard. Wait, you smell like nature and old dog. You must have met Stella. Ugh, explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, you don't want to hang out? I'm still all hyped up in adrenaline from tonight. I would love to just hang out for a little while, cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her when she got back. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Did you make it back alright? Yeah. How are you? Totally fine. Well, I mean, as fine as I can be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world, have a boring week with your surface cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Ziza, this might be the end of the stream because I think that was the end of chapter 1, so I'm going to break it up into chapters. I think that's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, if this was just chapter 1, which I did say the end of, then I'm going to break it up into streams. Because my voicey, it get hurty. Well, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed it. I love this art style. I don't have one. Sorry. If I have to pick one, Charizard. Or Gengar or Mimikyu. Or whatever the fuck it's called. I have made a Charizard and I have made Jigglypuff. I'm ignoring that. That was a really shite setup, Astro. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Zizu, because you're going to be singing it in your head all fucking day. That was the introduction to Scarlet Hollow. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. And that is where we are ending the stream. Fuck it, I'm going to break this into episodes. Right, take care of yourselves. See you later. And if you're going out tonight, look after yourselves, and until next year, cheery bye.